My name's Braedon, I'm 18 years old, and I've been going to Music Compound for about 6 years now. What I love most about being a part of the Music Compound community is just collaboration. I don't think I'd be the musician I am today if it wasn't for the countless people I was able to work with or play with during my tenure here, and it has definitely allowed me to grow as a musician and a person. The lessons I started off doing here were private drum lessons. I was also a part of the Music Compound youth band program, starting off in a band called Los Rojos, and then eventually got moved over to Unspoken, or known as the Spokes now. My main band was the Spokes, and I was with them all the way up until September of 2023. The transformations I noticed about myself was not only how to be a better drummer, to stay in the groove, not do anything too fancy, help support the song the way it needed to, but allowing to play with a bunch of other musicians that are either at my skill level or higher than that, and that's really allowed me to adjust my playing approach and what I do for each song that I'm asked to play for. One of my biggest highlight performances was when we opened up for Tim Reynolds of the Dave Matthews Band. That was pretty cool. I got to see him backstage, get a picture with him, and I think that was probably one of the coolest performances I've ever done. Who inspired me to become a drummer? One of my favorite bands of all time, and still is my favorite band, 21 Pilots, their drummer, Josh Dunn. When I started listening to him, getting into their music, I think it was their 2015 album, Blurry Face. When that album came out, I was really inspired by his way of playing and how he just absolutely hammered those drums. So that inspired me to pick up the sticks and wanting to learn how to play at that level. My musical goals and aspirations of the future is going to college. I'll be going to the University of North Florida with my bachelor's in music technology and production. If you ever thought about taking drum lessons, I highly recommend it. It has been my #1 emotional support source for the longest time now, in my highs and my lows. For me, it's been a really healthy way of letting out not only aggression, because you can really hit the mess out of these things if you wanted to, but it's really allowed me to express myself in ways that I don't think I would have been able to before. And what's really stopping you from learning something that you either thought about doing or you just want to just go for it? That's why I'd say just go for it.